Welcome back to Blacken Beet Bike Update Trend, the home for riders who crave real-world reviews, raw torque, and the machines that still carry soul in the steel. Today, we're taking a deep, detailed dive into one of the boldest statements the modern cruiser, designate the 2025 BMW R18 Cruiser. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a statement piece, a throwback to the golden age of open-road cruising, rebuilt with the precision of German engineering. BMW didn't just update a cruiser, they honored a lineage. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, from style to substance. As soon as you see the R18 from the front, you know you're looking at something with presence. It's wide, low, and unapologetically muscular. That large, round LED headlamp sits like a crown jewel, flanked by subtle daytime running lights that glow with the white halo. The forks are now exposed. A BMW has stripped away the traditional covers in favor of an industrial, raw look. The redesigned front fender arches just right over the 19-inch cast alloy wheel, and you can spot the floating discs and classic single front caliper setup. It's minimalist, but the aesthetic impact is massive. The handlebars stretch wide, and the chrome accents on the mirrors and lever mounts gleam just enough under sunlight without overpowering the design. It's restrained, and that's what makes it classy. Swinging over to the side, this bike shows off its best angle. From this profile, the proportions are instantly cruiser: long wheelbase, stretched tank, low seat, and just enough rake to give it attitude. The tank still carries that timeless teardrop shape, wearing the BMW roundel proudly, and it's flanked by minimal badging that lets the lines speak for themselves. But the centerpiece here is undoubtedly the engine. The 1.8-2cc big boxer twin doesn't just power the bike, it defines it. Those massive horizontally opposed cylinders jut out aggressively, looking like they could power a vintage warplane. Chrome covers glisten, but the mechanical finish on the engine block keeps it feeling rugged. The dual exhausts sweep back elegantly, slightly upswept for clearance, and now comed with new, rounded mufflers that balance the engine's visual weight. The side-mounted shaft drive, clean and exposed, adds another layer of industrial muscle. Every inch of the R18 from the side screams heritage, with a modern twist that never feels forced. At the rear, BMW has done a subtle but smart overhaul. The rear fender now flows more naturally from the seat to the wheel, giving the tail a sculpted, cohesive line. The lighting is fully LED, clean, bright, and seamlessly integrated into the fender edge. Gone is the old spoked 16-inch rear wheel. In its place, an 18-inch cast alloy with 7 double spokes gives the bike a beefier stance and smoother ride. For traditionalists, the classic wheel combo is still optional. The rear suspension gets an upgrade too, not visually obvious at first, but once you're on the road, it's a different story. The seat itself is thicker now, with revised foam density and an improved contour that cradles you more naturally over long distances. And here's a clever touch: a BMW has hidden a quick release button under the side panel, allowing easy removal of the seat for custom work or access. It's the kind of refinement that shows the designers are listening to real-world riders. Fire up the R18, and the engine comes to life with a deep, commanding rumble. The big boxer is air and oil cooled, a nod to tradition. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's outdated. It puts down 91 horsepower at 4,750 revolutions per minute and a monster 163 Nm of torque at just 3,000 revolutions per minute. More impressively, over 150 Nm of torque is available from 2,000 to 4,000 revolutions per minute. That means you get usable, low and grunt wherever you ride. Twist the throttle in any gear, and the bike pulls like a freight train. This isn't an engine designed for top-end screamers, it's about roll-on power, smooth surges of torque, and confident overtakes without ever downshifting. It's refined, yes, but still visceral. On the road, you'll immediately notice the balance. Despite weighing in at around 345 kilograms wet, the low center of gravity from the boxer engine layout makes it surprisingly manageable at slow speeds. Steering is stable and predictable, though you're not carving apexes with it. The revised rear suspension does a better job smoothing out imperfections, while the slightly firmer tuning still gives decent road feedback. For those doing longer rides, the improved seat makes a difference. A 10 mm thicker, revised foam, and better pressure distribution for those 300-kilometer days. Braking is strong, with dual discs up front and standard ABS, and you also get switchable traction control and multiple ride modes, rain, roll, and rock. Yes, that's BMW's naming style, and rock mode gives you the sharpest throttle response with minimal intervention. Tech features are there but never intrusive. You've got a USB-C charging port now standard, along with the 12-volt socket, keyless ride, electronic immobilizer, and digital analog combo gauge that gives you just the info you need. No clutter, no frills. Everything is tactile, functional, and built to a level of quality that feels premium without being pretentious. It's still a cruiser at heart, as simple, but not simplistic. Price-wise, in the US, the 2025 BMW R18 starts at $15,395 before destination charges. That puts it squarely in the territory of mid to upper-level Harley Softails and Indian Chief variants. You're getting a truly unique drivetrain, BMW engineering, and fit and finish that stands toe-to-toe with any American heavyweight. In markets like the UK, Australia, and India, pricing fluctuates a bit more due to import duties, but even there, it remains competitive given what's under the hood and around it. So, after putting real miles on this machine, what's the verdict? The 2025 BMW R18 Cruiser is a refined, unapologetic tribute to classic motorcycling, updated just enough to meet today's expectations without losing its soul. It's not trying to beat Harley at their own game, it's doing something different. The torque is immense, the quality is top tier, and the attention to detail is better than ever in this refreshed version. If you're a rider who appreciates presence, heritage, and machines that make you feel something, this bike absolutely deserves a spot on your short list. Thanks for riding along with us here on Blacken Beet Bike Update Rand. If you like this deep dive, drop like and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next review. Got questions about the R18 or want